viewers, my name is Adeyemi Francis. I just want to teach you logic, what you can do, how you can retire using investing in agriculture. Today, in this environment, we have a lot of people, they are retired, they investing their huge amount of money in agriculture, but before you know it, they are no more here again. They wasted their money. Some even abandoned their farm, just like that. Now, in this area also, we have some people, they are just, may I say, illiterate. They don't have, they are not a graduate. But when you look at their farm, some have 30, 20, 10 hectares of cocoa, some oil palm, and all this. How are they be able to achieve this? That's the reason I come out here to tell you how you can retire investing in agriculture. As I used to tell people, the best time for you to prepare your retirement is not when you are 60 years. If you want to invest in agriculture, let it be around when you are around maybe 55 or even from 50. So the first thing that you need to do is for you to know what type of area you want to invest in. There's a lot of area in agriculture. Some is meant for those who are vibrant young people, while some is meant for maybe if you are around 60, that don't need much stress. Some area of agriculture, you that are 60 years, if you venture into it, then you are calling BP. That is why I come out with this. Maybe this video can help you. So as I said, the best time is when you are 50 or 55. The reason is that you are still working. You are still seeing money that you can use to pump and invest in your agriculture. Now, how do you determine the type of area of the agriculture you want to invest in? There's a many area, but what I want to specialize today is the cash crop. Cash crop like cocoa, coffee, oil palm, cashew, and other things like that. Why I choose cash crop is that you as a retiree, you don't have strength again. At the age of 60, no matter how powerful you are, you may not have the strength to walk, jumping like others. Like when you are 40, when you are 30. If you choose, let's say you choose like a cassava, you invest in cassava is good. I don't condemn it, but what is there is that cassava require a lot of effort every year for you. The same effort you do this year, the same effort next year. If you don't do it, no money. Then do you think that one is good for you as a retiree? Well, it depends on how you view it. But now let's say you choose cash crop. You choose cash crop like cashew, like cocoa, like oil palm. Even though one particular year, if you fumble, you are sure that next year is still going to do what? Bring money. You are sure of the next 10 years, if you are still alive, 30 years you are still alive, 40 years you are still alive, is still bringing you money. Can you do that with cassava? Can you do that with a crop? That is why I used to tell you, those who want to retire, think before you invest. Now, after you have determined the type of crops that you want to retire on, I mean cash crop, ask question. Ask question. If you choose cocoa, ask question about it. Ask about the risk. Ask everything. When I'm saying ask question, I'm not saying you should go to those expert consultants. They stay in the office. They are not in the farm. They stay in the office. They give you about no. Go to the core inner area of the farmers. Some have 20 years. They will tell you everything about cocoa farm. They will tell you everything about oil palm, which you cannot even discover in the federal universities. As I used to tell people, what you learn in your universities, if you bring it to the farm, then it may not work. Are they going to tell you things you are going to face there? No. They will just teach you theory. But when you come to the practical, the real aspect of it may not work. Now, when you determine it, don't be surprised because of asking questions. You may discover that what you have chosen may not even work for you. So the first thing that you need to do is that, what type of crop do I want to invest on? Is it cashew, cocoa, oil palm, coffee? When you determine that, now ask yourself, Do you have ready-made market for it? A lot of people will call me, oh, I have a 10 hectares of, I don't want to mention any crop here. I have a 10 hectares of social crop. I have a this. I have a this. Where's the, please, you have market for it. Where will you have the market? There is it. Go look for the market. Now you have the product for no market for it. Where do you sell it? You are investing your money. Where the return will come? That's why I used to tell people, have market for your product before you invest on it. And then you have the market for your product. Then the next thing that you need to do is that you look at your finance. Finance. Do you have the money to finance it? When you look at your finance, it will determine the amount of land you are going to buy. You must have funds ready or uninterrupted. Mark my word, uninterrupted source of funds to finance your product. You know the reason? Farming is not like a building. If you like, you do your foundation. The next 10 years, if you clear the land, you are still going to meet it there. Clear. So much. If you leave your farm for a year, oh my God, if you are coming back there, you will not know it again. You won't know it. Crops, weeds, all these weeds will not wait for you. They will not wait for you. They continue to grow. They continue to grow. All the trees there continue to. So if you abandon, oh, you don't have the money 1 month. Oh, you don't have the money 2 months. Oh, you don't have the money 3 months. By the time you have the money, when you go to your farm, you'll be asking yourself, is it my farm? Yes, it's your farm. But it's not like a building. So the way you treat your house, when you are building your house for 10 years, you don't treat farming there, or else you will abandon the farm. So when you don't do that, determine the funds uninterrupted. If you are, the money you are expecting that years to come, don't plan for it for agriculture. If you don't come, you waste the money. You waste your resources there. They won't wait for you. The grass, they won't wait for you. Continue to germinate. So that is it. So when you know your uninterrupted source of funds, they can determine the amount of land you are going to buy. It is better you start small and continue to grow it than for you to start big and fail. So after you have determined that, listen to me. Before you purchase that land, before you pay for that farmland, no amount of the pressure for people, come and buy this land, it is good for this. Ask them, those who are telling you that this land is good for cocoa, do they have a single cocoa there? Are they farmers? No. So the first thing that you need to do, before you make the payment, go and do the soil test. Go and do the soil test. It's not all land that is good for cocoa. Though oil palm is good for all lands, but cocoa, especially there are some other cash crops. Go and do the soil test. When you do the soil test, number one, you will know the risk that you need to mitigate against in future. They will recommend what to do at that research center, whatever. They will tell you, this is what you need to apply, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do. Then, after that, after you have done that, you have known the cost involved, then you purchase your land, the farmland. Then, those who are in your vicinity, ask questions. I have escaped a lot of loss due to the question I ask people. Ask questions. Ask questions about those who are there. They will tell you what and what to do. Some people, it's good to make consultants. They charge big. This is what I'm telling you, is good for those who are not having much money. But if you have the big money, then you can have your consultant. You know what people say here? When people come from Lagos, from Abuja to this far, the Baba will be laughing. They said, these people, they have come again with the big that usually failed them. They say, they have come with their feasibility study that usually failed them. Yes, some feasibility study don't work here. I can prove it to anybody. It don't work here because there are some things they will not teach you. Have you ever seen a feasibility study of a cashew that measure Gadla? Don't know that insect, that dangerous insect that used to cut a cashew. Have you seen it? Have you ever come across it? They will just measure pests. Did they tell you how to control the pests? Did they even inform you that this what they require there, the type of them, or maybe about the pesticide they use that will work for it? We have effect. So what you need to do is that, I'm not saying you not consult expert or consultant, those who are sitting in the office that don't have single farm, but I'm telling you, come to the farm. come to the farm and meet this Baba. They have 20 years, 30 years experience in the farm. They will tell you that, man, this area you are going to, it will not work. And if you think it's going to work, they will have to go ahead. You'll be waiting for the outcome. So after you have done that, the next thing that you need to do is that you purchase your farmland. You have done your soil test before you purchase it. You have those who are in that environment, you liaise with them, you talk to them. The reason is that you will still need them. One way or the other, you will need them. So you don't say that this Baba, they are stark illiterate. They are stark illiterate, but they are making millions. There are some bank manager in Lagos and Abuja. They cannot withstand them here. You know the amount they are selling cocoa now? Some is having 10 hectares, 20 hectares of cocoa farm here. Yeah, they have it. So you cannot do away with them. So what you need to do now is to clear your farm. How do you want to clear the farm? Some will just come here with a tractor and be clearing their farm. They don't have the funds as such. Tractor is very expensive now. You have only 5 acres of land and you are calling tractor. Those who are there they will be laughing at you. There are some areas, there are some things you can do. If your farm is not too big, if it's small like a 5 acres or less than that, you can see human. Even though if they are big, if you have the resource of labor here, you have the resource of labor, they can help. I have seen people that clear more than 20 hectares of farmland with laborers in this vicinity. In this vicinity, and I've seen people that brought tractor in this area and they have abandoned the farm. So what are we talking about? Think of it. And if you have the capacity to use a tractor, there's a way they use tractor for clearing if it is for farming. I could remember one person that just go and he purchase land, now go and use a tractor, they remove all the topsoil. He's not calling people, I want to plant oil palm. People say, congratulations. For the next 20, 30 years, nothing can germinate here. Then people say, why? Because you remove the topsoil. You want to use your build house? No. So the way they clear farmland for farming is different from the way they clear land for building. Know about that one. Then if you want to use labor, you have to be very, very careful about labor. One of the problems that make people to abandon their farm is labor. Those who are your vicinity, you are usually mentioning it, before you commit your money to any laborers, ask people. Ask people. Let me tell you something. In as much you have your money with you, you are still having the power. But if you just employ any laborer, come to clear your land, they take your money, they cajole you, they run away with your money, where will you have another money to clear the land again? That is why you have to be very, very careful. So after you have clearing it, you have cleared your land, don't forget, you need to come to your farm always. When they are clearing, it is possible you stay there. When they see you, they caution them to do a very good job for you. After that, then let me quickly say you are choosing oil palm. Source of your product that you want to plant, I mean the cash crop, source of the cash crop you want to plant is very, very important. If you make mistake at this level, it will be very, very dangerous. You know the reason? Let's say you choose oil palm tree from the wrong source and you plant it. First year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, the one you planted is local. And by that is bringing fruit, is bringing small fruit. What are you going to say? Are you going to clear it again and to start again? You are going to cut it and you are going to start again? So that is why the source of your product, the cash crop, is very, very important. It's very, very important. Choose your cash crop, the source, rightly. Don't make any mistake in choosing this. It may be expensive. You may feel the pains, but I'm telling you, you will surely overcome it. Rather than to see this, well, this is the amount they are selling it, this is the amount they are selling it, you buy it, you plant it, it germinates, 4 years, 5 years, nothing into it. That is it. So when you choose the right source to plant it, now remain that you want to transplant, want to plant your oil palm. Let me specialize on oil palm. It's good if you can consult expert to come and plant it. But do you have the money? Do you have the money to consult expert? Here I have seen people that they brought expert, pay them huge amount of money. Farmers, they surely laugh out. They say, do you know the meaning, the name they are calling, what call it, Alakowe, that those who are educated, well, no, they call them, I don't want to mention it. Maybe if you contact me, I will let you know. But when you, okay, let me say it. They said, Alakowe go. That's what they say here. Are you sure? Are you sure they are not right? When you bring somebody that you pay 1.5 million to plant for you, and you pay the money, you cannot maintain it, and you see somebody beside you, just call somebody and guide them, they plant it, and you abandon your own farm, and you see their own. It's growing. They are making money. So what you need to do is that if you don't have expert, here in this vicinity, nobody bring expert to plant cocoa. Nobody bring expert to plant oil palm. Nobody bring expert to do anything here. They meet those who are there. They meet all the papas. They will guide you. They can have you, yeah, oh, mommy, let's go to that place. I will guide you. They will tell you, this is the distance between the oil palm. Maybe you look at my video on how to plant oil palm. You can see it there. They will tell you the distance. And with little money, you will do what? You will plant it. And maintenance is very, very important in farming. As I told you earlier, grass will never wait for anybody. They will be growing. The maintenance is very important. Make sure you maintain your farm. During the dry season, if you have the capacity, in fact, it's compulsory. During the dry season, make sure you wet your crops. You can wet it. I've seen people here that they wet their cocoa. They wet their cocoa during the dry season. And if you go there now, you'll be so happy about the crops. Now, let me teach you the mistake that you should avoid if you want to be successful to retire in cash crop without any failure. Let me teach you the mistake. The first thing, as I said earlier, is that avoid choosing wrong crops. Don't say because this crop is expensive now, if you have it like cocoa now, or you have cocoa so time, you have your money. Ask yourself, do you have the time? Can you stay in the farm as you are about staying there? Maybe you are from Lagos, you are from Abuja, and once in a while you come there. Can you do that? If you cannot do that, if you cannot endure all the fatigue in having cocoa farm, it's better you choose another product that is, maybe the income is not as good as cocoa, but at least you bring something and let you have rest of men. That is it. Then allocate your fund wisely. Do you know what I mean? Allocate your fund wisely. Here you see some people, by the time they come here, maybe they have retired 60 years. I told you earlier, don't wait for your retirement time before you start planning to invest in agriculture. Maybe at the age of 50, or remain 10 years, 7 years. Start now. 7 years, 10 years. Not when it remains 2 years or after you have retired. Where's the power? Allocate your funds wisely. There's one thing I discovered here. When they come, some come with their suit. The villagers, they be looking at them. I like how waiting there. Educated person have come with their suit again. They will say, yes, this is my farm. The first thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to build good building here. Profitable house here. It's good. Your entitlement is 40 million, 30 million. And you are using 5 million, 10 million to build house inside bush. My brother, where will you have the money to finance your crops? Allow your crops to build house for itself. Yes. If you are in oil palm, allow your oil palm. The time is coming, your oil palm will build profitable house for you in the farm and in the city. Then where will you stay? Just build farmhouse. Farmhouse. Maybe in my next video, I will teach you the little money you can use. You build farmhouse, it will be so beautiful, but you will not invest much as even that. Some people come here and bring a fridge. If you have the money, it's good, you enjoy. You bring your fridge, you bring this, you bring that, you bring that, you put everything there. You put your DSTV. But those who tried here, I'm telling you, my dad has spent a year. But what he done, the money is finished. And they are back to Lagos, they are back to Abuja. They abandoned their farm. that allocate your phone wisely. Allocate wisely. The reason why you are in that particular place is for your farm. Then you must finance the farm very well. Don't come to the farm and be speaking grammar and be bringing a bricklayer and be bringing an architect and be. Well, if you have the money, no problem. But if you have the money, no problem. But you don't have adequate money, face your farm first. Then, when you come to your farm, another mistake that people do here is that when they come to buy land, they come with their suit. Some will come with their secretary, so you can know that they are level 16 in the ministry. Let me tell you something. What you are being taught in the ministry doesn't work. Sometimes doesn't work here. It doesn't work here, man. That is why those who are having farm here, majority of them cannot even. Some of their primary sons are not even educated, but you'll be so impressed about their experience. Their experience, when they see anything in your family, will tell you this is the outcome. Don't doubt it, that is the outcome. So they will abandon those who are in their area. They will not talk to them. So just say hi, hi. They will be looking at them. You need them. You need them. If maybe you need labor, they will tell you, oh, you need labor. Okay, this person is good. Don't worry, he will do your job. But if you don't greet them, if you don't come to your area, you don't give your phone number, you don't do anything, they'll be looking at you. So by that you are making mistakes. They say, man, he's sorry. He doesn't talk to anybody. Let him go ahead and make that kind of mistake. But when you are interacting with them, sometimes when you are coming from Lagos, when you are coming from Abuja, come with a bread, Baba, and please take this bread. Come with them, I give to them. You know this is why you are doing that. If there's anything want to happen to your farm, they will call you. Your laborer is in your laborer have gone. No. The what the laborer is doing is nonsense. You have to come now. Come and caution your laborer. It's making trouble. That is it. So you need those who are in your area to help you. Here, once you come to their midst as a farmer, you have to interact with them. Unless you are going to very big farming that have all the resources, you have all this. But if it is a small farming that you want to have something to retire on that can give you income, you need those who are in your vicinity to guide you. Then, let me tell you something. Training is very important. Maybe I did not mention it. You need to have training in the area that you want to invest on. If this oil palm tree, palm oil, all this you want to invest on, you need to have training. After you have your training with a consultant in the office there, that all what they are doing is on the chalkboard and video. Come to the farm. You hear me? Come and meet those who have 20 hectares, 30 hectares in that your life. Sit them down to train you. Take them as a mentor. They will tell you, in fact, when they look at your product, maybe about your crops, type of the oil palm seedling you have, they will tell you the name. Maybe Supergene or Tenera. They will tell you, this one is good, this one is not good. So they are the one to guide you. So when you have your training over there with your consultant, you pay your thousands inside the AC, so they train you using the projector, show you video, come down to the farm. Come down to the farm. Go and meet people there. Let them sit you down and train you. So you need it. Remember, before you even invest in at all, I told you earlier that you need to ask questions about the products, about the cash, about the crops you are going to invest on. Now, you must know how you should manage your laborers. One of the problems we have now as a farmer is labor management. Especially when we have this problem in Nigeria, those who are working with us before, all this Benin Republic, whatever, Togo, and because of our currency now, they are no more in Nigeria. It's the little one that we have here is a lot of competition. So you need to safeguard the risk of this labor, because some of them do just collect your money and they run away. What are you going to do? But to mitigate against that, what you need to do is that those who are in your vicinity, they know those who are good among them. Before you give any money to any laborer, ask questions about the laborer. Because immediately they see you in your farm, they come and meet you. Okay, did they? I know how to. If I clear your farm, you will like it. You will do this. Before you give out your money, ask those who are in that area. Is this person good? That person okay? Don't forget, don't do video farming. don't call video farming. Let me explain to you. Here, we have seen a lot. They will call you, hello. Are you in my farm? Do the video of my farm and send it to me. You say, yes, sir. They will go to another place and do the video. That farm is good. Yes, it's good. Come to the farm. Don't do radio farming. You know, radio farming. Some people, their farming they are doing is in the radio. They will listen to what they are saying in the radio. That is it. Some is a telephone farming. They will be calling their neighbor. Are you in the farm? Yes, sir. Are you in the farm? No. Come to your farm. If you don't have time for farming, don't go into farming at all. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your resources. If you know that you don't have time to come to your farm, don't waste your money. Go and invest in other things. Because farming, it takes your time. But I can tell you, once you are successful in cash crop, cocoa, cashew, oil palm, the next 30, 20, 40 years is still bringing income. Once again, my name is Francis Adeya. People call me Grandeur. I'm a farmer too. I'm the founder of agriculture.com.ng. I specialize on cashew and oil palm. If you have the question, you can let me know. You can contact me also through info@agriculture.com.ng. I'll be waiting to answer any question. Thank you.